So I want to talk today about a subject that has been coming up for me more and more often, which is very interesting because it's kind of the opposite of discussions that I was having up until a few months ago. But now it's like all of the discussions that I have. And that topic is that you shouldn't be using LLM models for everything within your business. I'm having more and more discussions with people like executives, even devs, people within IT, etc. Like why not just give it all to ChatGPT, for example, or whatever this problem is. Let's just throw it all at the LLM model, and then it's while you can do that, especially from a business perspective, that's not the best approach to look at basically anything. And I think that as this comes and plays out more and more, these types of discussions and this role and the person that can do this, in my opinion, is going to have a huge advantage over everyone else and is going to be one of the most sought after roles in the marketplace. The marketplace doesn't understand yet that it needs this role. It needs someone that actually looks at these things from the cost perspective and the benefits, and not just the shiny benefits technology, right? I want to know exactly how much it's costing me and is there a cheaper option for it available. What we're looking at here is an example of an app that I'm working on currently right now within the status quo. And this app is very straightforward, right? It's an ETL tool, like an extract, transform, and load tool for PDF documents, CSV files, and databases. And I could utilize this and just throw all of this at ChatGPT, right? So a company could do that. If a company, and this is why I have this up as an illustration. If a company did that and they went with that method, let's say that they did that. Every single time that they do that, let's just use round numbers. Let's say that it costs them, and they're doing a lot of data, costs them $10 every single time. Yeah. And then with my method, every single time they do it, it will cost them 25 cents. And the massive difference comes in because I need to invoke the LLM model for one function within this as opposed to the entire thing. So kind of what I've gone down through within this function is what exactly do I need AI for? What exactly do I need LLM models for? And then what exactly can I use rules-based classical algorithms for? And then within that, I've kind of built the path of least resistance. And then I go through all of my projects and all of my apps with this approach, right? Like, what's the least amount that I need to ping an LLM model in order to do this? Rather than, can I get an LLM model to do all of this? What's the least amount that I can involve an LLM model? I can still utilize AI and lots of different other avenues, right? I can build out machine learning algorithms. I can build out AI algorithms. I can even build out neural networks and that like can do different things and train them on the spot to do different things. Not everything needs an LLM model, right? Like LLM models are huge. I think people don't understand exactly how big an LLM model is. So currently right now, I have the top of the line computer, like laptop that you can currently buy for under $1,000. And it's got it's a RTX 4060 laptop GPU within it. I can run on my laptop currently a quantized Llama 7B model, quantized and 7B, right? So like I'm not going 70B, not 400B, etc. Quantized 7B model is what you can run on top of the line computer hardware. These models are massive. I don't think that it's like I can't state that enough, right? And then so I mean it's like of course you can throw a missile at a problem and it's going to solve the problem a lot of the time, but missiles are expensive. You don't need to throw missiles at every single problem that you have, right? And like that's the big challenge and focus of the future that I think businesses are focusing on. So if you focus as an individual on those aspects and you can thoroughly and confidently and in layman's terms spell out these things and these concepts and spell it out to any individual, that it's a waste of money more often than not to go with just throwing LLM models at a problem, and that in the long run, if you take that approach, you're going to have a losing model, because someone that comes in and utilizes methods that I'm utilizing, where you plan it out and you scope it out all in advance, and then you're utilizing the least expensive algorithms that you need to in order for the project, as opposed to just, hey, let's have ChatGPT do it all. Then what you'll find is that my approach comes in 10 times cheaper. And at the end of the day, like, when we're bidding against each other, there's no way that you'd ever be able to compete, right? That's what it comes down to. And I see a lot of businesses right now dealing with this specific concept within the AI space, right? And it's like, you'll have competitor A compared to competitor B, and competitor B is basically giving away something for free, and competitor A can't match it. And they're like, well, like, what's going on? It's like, well, they're doing the path of, like, they're actually going through and scoping out, as opposed to just building a GPT wrapper, right? And then at the end of the day, going through and doing that, it's most useful for you, most useful for businesses overall. And so I see this as the future. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.